This year's series is all about new ideas and new technology to help you, and we're going to start with amazing new Dhufish ideas from the Abrohlos that will work in Perth. Plus we've got a special treat as the man himself, Jacko from 4X, joins me at Cozy Corner, where we'll teach you how to catch lots of fish with no bait at all. We were so impressed with last year's trip to the Abrohlos Islands with Colin from Wild West Charters, we couldn't wait to get back and have another go, this time hunting big Dhufish. These amazing islands off the coast of Geraldton and Kalbarri are coral havens for fish of all types, and they're renowned for big Dhufish in shallow water. Bait fishing was on the agenda, but with a difference, thanks to some new technology.
Just over here we've got a nice reef. We're actually at Abrohlos Island right now, and underneath us about 60 metres of water, great bottom fish like Dhufish, mulch and the lot. I'm going to show you how to skin an ockie. You've all heard of it, it's fresh octopus, but I'm going to get rid of the skin. I'll show you what I mean if you have a look over here. All we're going to do is get the blade and just run it as like you would with skinning a fish, and just slowly roll the actual meat. And what happens, you end up with a nice firm white piece of craypot ockie. It's got the suckers just on there as well. You can leave those on, but I'll take that off. And what you're left with is a nice tender piece of octopus. Fish go crazy over that, and that's what we're going to use. So next time you've got some ockie, try skinning it, it works.
And I'm going to use it with the skin on and see the comparison. I always like to experiment.
Absolutely. Before I showed you about skinning octopus, and the main reason why we do it is to stop it from getting waterlogged. To put it on my rig, it's just nice attractor squid, chemically sharpened hook. What we're going to do is feed it on from the top and thread it on. It's soft bait now that I've skinned it, so you don't want it to fall off. Go in and out a few times like that, maybe one more time. Don't have too much at the end there hanging off. All the fish is going to do is grab at the tail bit and just pull it off. That's the bait, got an attractor, and that now is not going to get waterlogged, so that's going to stay in the water for a long time, and hopefully we'll get a fish.
There's a lot of pinkies down here, mate.
Hit.
Oh, boy, I had a big hit too.
Hit. Yep, I'm in.
Oh, there you go.
That's a decent bend in the rod.
I'm getting
That's a better fish. Oh yeah, that's some solid weight.
That's really testing that pen right out, mate.
Look at that bend in the rod, love it. Oh, it's got some solid weight.
What do you reckon?
Oh, tall core, but I'm thinking with that much weight behind it, I'm thinking Dewey or Big Baldy.
Must be getting close now. There's some colour.
There's some colour. I'm thinking Dhufish, double header. No, yeah, Dewey.
Dewey and a pinky. Yes, Dewey and a pinky.
Look at that.
Wonderful work, Ryan.
Beautiful. Thanks, Colin.
The net's almost not
done.
big enough. That's great, mate. Top work. Brilliant
double
spot.
header as well from Abrohlos. Awesome
and
fish.
Your squids are working beautifully.
Let's get them out. Oh, look at this, Steve. I want to highlight this.
Wow.
In one of my recent articles, I talked about looking inside a Dhufish's mouth, seeing what they're eating. I talked about skinning ockie. Well, guess what? We've got a fresh ockie in here. I'm going to pull it out and show you. Well, that was the stomach content from my Dewey. And let's face it, they like their octopus, and I'm going to put that back down. I reckon I can get more fish on that.
We've been having great success with rubber squids as part of our rigs, and when you see them underwater, it's not hard to see why. They work in two ways. Firstly, the fish think the squid is fleeing and will attack, not only from the smell, but from the important factor, sight. Ryan's well-presented bait is attacked by reef fish, but they can't get it off. Larger fish will see this and come in for a look. One factor we'd never considered, however, is that when the squid drops, it looks like it's trying to eat the bait, just like a real squid. So fish dart in and try and beat it to the punch.
Yep.
Looks like a pinky.
Second drop again, I like it.
Doing well, mate. It's those squids that you're using are really coming to the party. It must be attracting them.
Well, it's got that flashing strobe light inside. Look at it. It's going crazy. Definitely pinkies. Head shakes galore. Yeah, the squids are working. There's no doubt about it. That soft tip in the rod is taking up those lunges.
Yeah, I got some good here.
Yeah. Who said deep water fish don't fight?
They do here. Whoa!
60 metres of water and they're fighting hard. I'll put mine to high speed then.
You can see it. Oh, mine came off. Oh well, back down. I'll have bait still, so I won't worry about bringing it all the way back up. If you lose a fish, you just drop straight back down again.
Got some colour now. Maybe a double header. I left the bait down there for a little while after I got my first hit. Oh, Dewey! Thanks, Colin. You're right, Colin, there was a few Deweys down there.
Well, Ryan, I have to say, your squid skirts, they're proven to be the secret weapon.
Look at that. The squid again, skinned octopus, the proof's in the pudding.
Or the jewfish. You're off the spot now, mate.
Look at the colours again. Beautiful in that sunlight. Hopefully you can see it all back at home. Another great fish, but we're going to put this one back, I think, Steve.
Yeah, just explain to everyone quickly why you know this one will go back.
Well, first off, because we've actually taken our time pulling them up and we haven't rushed it, the eyes aren't bulging, the actual stomach hasn't been blown out of its mouth, and the fish itself has been kicking before, and really that's the signs to say that it can go back. You don't need to release weight. This one's going to go back quite healthy. There you go, mate. We want your brother or sister. I've mentioned to you about the skin docky and the squid, the whole lot, but I want to talk to you a little bit more in detail. What I actually do is with my snapper lead, it stays right on the bottom. That's where your jewfish are, and that bait is virtually dragging right over the bottom. So if they're feeding, they're going to see that and they're going to grab that straight away. My second bait is up further, maybe around about 50 centimetres, and that's going to get jewfish, pink snapper. Then I normally have a top hook here, because sometimes when jewfish are schooling, they will come up 3-4 metres off the bottom. So I've got a great spread, you could call it. And in this case, that Dewey loved that bottom bait scraping on the bottom. It works.
While Ryan was happy playing with his jewfish, a big grey visitor caught my attention and looked like it was just itching to play with me.
You wanted it, you got it, mate.
Yep, and remember that talk we had about a harness?
Yeah?
Yeah, now would be the time to do that. It's coming up.
Oh, yep, I'm on too.
Is someone looking after my rod? Is about to go over.
Oh, good fish. Take it easy, Ryan. Don't lose it. It's a good fish. Good fish.
I think you can land 5 at the time it's going to take me to get whatever this is in.
Oh, this has got some strength behind it.
You got some kick in yours?
Maybe a big Dewey, Steve. We've been waiting for a real big one. A lot of head shakes.
Now, I'm not getting so many head shakes. I'm getting mainly trouble with the old tail.
I reckon you might have got the shark.
And Nigel's got a massive pinky.
Well done. It's taking line, Steve.
Your fish?
Yep.
Wow.
That's a sign of a good fish.
Yeah.
It's taking line of this. This is a 50-pound Berkeley fire line, and it's taking drag.
I'll just come over and watch while I'm taking my shark for a walk.
You wanted it, mate. You got it.
I said I was just in the mood for this, and I am actually.
Then. He's been buzzing the boat, and now you got him.
I have got him. Oh, he's got me now.
I think you might need that harness now.
No, I'll tough it out, tough it out.
Okay. This is a solid fish. Steve, massive Dewey. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Look at that. Beautiful jewfish. Thanks, Colin.
I'll be really excited for you, mate,
My
if I
third
wasn't
fish.
locked in battle.
Third Dewey. Excellent.
Oh, wow. Jeez, Ryan.
Look at that. And have a good look at its gob there. It's inhaled that Grifton squid. I've said it to you before and I'll say it again, these squids work. What a great fish. I'll get the hooks out.
I'm not having fun here.
There you go, mate. So how are you going there, mate?
Oh, is my face red?
You're building up a sweat. Or is it first?
I'm starting to wonder why I do these crazy things, but I'm getting some victories. I've got around me what you call a harness, which is, well, I can lean back and use these clamps here to try and get more leverage on the fish and save my back. You
There's
got
the colour.
Oh yeah, there it is. What's the call, folks?
Bronzy.
It's a big one. It's definitely a big one.
Steve, you've done well. Uh-oh. Seen the boat.
Yeah.
Come on, mate.
We don't want to
Everyone
land
wants
it.
to see it now on the deck.
You've seen it, haven't you? Oh no, come on.
Okay, Steve, what's the call? What are we going to do with this
I
shark?
don't want it on the deck.
Okay.
We're going to get the leader up.
I've
We're
got-
going to cut the line after everyone's had another look at it.
Oh,
How good is the Abrohlos, mate? You've got 3 most awesome dewies. I spent all day trying to hook this thing and I did. Now I'm regretting it.
I must admit, I'm impressed with his intention to get this shark. He said, I'm going to get it. And I had my doubts, I'll be honest, but no.
Come on.
You've done well, Steve.
Tell me when you think it's a capture.
Okay, it's getting at the top. You tell me when, mate, and I'll cut the line. You might even be able to bring him up to the top for everyone to see.
Here
we
it
go.
comes.
Okay, next time around. Okay.
Where's that knife? Wait till it stops. No, I'll get him back up again.
One more time to the top and we'll cut it. There it is, Steve. I'll cut the line. Oh, big shark. It's gone. It's gone.
Oh, I just lost something that was actually fairly dear to me then. That's a big shark. This is a bit of bottom bounce at the Abrohlos.
And you're building up sweat, mate.
Oh, I'm done. Time for a drink.